They say some places should stay forgotten, but beneath every town, every forest, every empty hallway, there's something waiting. Stories buried in darkness, voices hidden beneath the noise. And tonight, you're going to hear them. Welcome to Static Beneath. The Thing Beneath Hollow Creek. Nobody in the town of Black Hollow talked about Hollow Creek after dark. During the day, it looked harmless enough. A narrow stream winding through dead pine trees, old rocks covered in moss, and rusted remains of bridges from decades ago. Kids used to play there once, families used to fish there. Then the disappearances started. The first was a hunter named Caleb Morris. He vanished during deer season in 1998. Search teams found his rifle leaning against a tree beside the creek, still loaded. There were footprints in the mud leading towards the water, but none leading away. After that came others. A teenager on a dirt bike, a woman walking her dog, two hikers from out of town. Always near the creek, always at night, and always the same story from the people who almost disappeared. They heard whistling, not normal whistling. It sounded wrong somehow, like someone trying to imitate human sounds without understanding how humans actually sounded, long, uneven notes drifting through the trees. The town sheriff blamed wild animals. The church blamed the devil. Most people just stopped going near Hollow Creek altogether. But Ethan Cole didn't believe in ghost stories. He was a local photographer who ran one of those online channels where people explored abandoned places for views. One October night, he decided Hollow Creek would be his next video. People exaggerate everything, he told the camera while hiking through the woods. It's just another creepy small-town legend. The comments on his live stream exploded with warnings. Turn back! Don't stay after midnight! If you hear whistling, run! Ethan laughed them off. The deeper he walked into the forest, the quieter everything became. No crickets, no wind. Even the creek itself barely made noise. It was like the entire forest was holding its breath. Then Ethan found the old bridge. Half-collapsed wood stretched over the creek like a rotten spine. Beneath it, black water moved slowly between the rocks. His flashlight flickered. Great, he muttered. That's when he heard it. A whistle. 3 soft notes somewhere in the darkness ahead. Ethan froze. At first, he thought it was another person in the woods, maybe someone messing with him. Then the whistle came again, closer. The sound was off, like air being pushed through wet lungs. Ethan aimed the flashlight toward the trees. Nothing. But his live stream chat was going insane. Ethan, don't move! Something is in the water! Slowly, Ethan turned toward the creek. At first, he saw only darkness reflecting the moonlight. Then 2 pale shapes rose from beneath the surface. Eyes, human eyes. The thing emerged silently from the water. Its body was stretched unnaturally thin, arms hanging almost to the ground. Skin the color of drowned flesh clung tightly against its bones. Long strands of black hair dripped over its face. But the worst part was its mouth. It smiled too wide, far too wide. Rows of tiny human teeth filled its jaw all the way to the back of its throat. Ethan stumbled backward, breathing hard. What the hell? The creature copied him. What the hell? Its voice sounded broken, like multiple people whispering at once. Ethan ran. Branches tore at his jacket as he sprinted through the woods. Behind him came splashing footsteps and uneven whistling. Closer, closer. His flashlight beam shook violently as he reached the trail leading back toward town. Then he saw someone standing ahead. A woman. She wore an old gray coat and stood perfectly still in the middle of the path. "Help me," she whispered. Ethan slowed. Something about her looked wrong. Her arms hung too long, her head tilted too far sideways. Then she smiled too wide. The whistle erupted behind him. Another one. Ethan turned. Shapes were emerging between the trees. Not one creature, dozens. Tall, pale bodies crawling from the darkness around Hollow Creek. All smiling, all whistling. The live stream ended there. Police found Ethan's camera the next morning beside the creek. The footage was corrupted except for the final few seconds. People who watched it claimed they could hear whispering underneath the static. Some swore the whispers were saying names, their names. The sheriff locked the footage away after 2 officers reportedly quit the same week. But every few years, someone uploads fragments of Ethan's final stream online. Most versions get deleted quickly, except one. A 13-second clip that still circulates across obscure forums late at night. It shows Ethan breathing heavily in the dark forest while distant whistling echoes through the trees. Then the camera slowly turns toward the creek, and just before the video cuts to black, you can see dozens of pale faces standing silently in the water, watching, waiting, smiling. And if you listen closely enough with headphones, you can hear one of them whisper, "Come back. Come back." And that's where tonight's story ends. Or at least, that's where the recording stops. If you enjoyed tonight's descent into the darkness, don't forget to subscribe and join us again. Because there are always more stories waiting beneath the surface. More whispers in the dark, more voices hidden in the silence. And if you hear something strange tonight, if you hear a whistle, a knock, or a voice calling your name, make sure it came from inside your house. Until next time, keep your doors locked, keep your lights low, and remember, the static is always listening.